Well, Happy New Year to all of you all over the world. It's such a pleasure and an honor to be back with you in 2013. For all of you who have subscribed and joined in our YouTube channel, Activational Television. This week, we want to get you off on the right start for 2013, and we're going to focus on this one particular saying. Smart work is more efficient than hard work. What exactly does that mean? I'll use this as an analogy. When I was in college, and for those of you who spent any time in higher learning education, or even in high school, or even in a trade, or in any sort of elevating your game, do you remember the situation where it might have been a couple of nights before an exam, and on this particular night you realize, you know what, in 2 or 3 days I've got to be ready for this exam, because this exam actually will give me an indication of where I am in my studies and in my further advancement of my life. And then you realize, wow, I've got a lot of work to do. And over the next 2 evenings, you put everything else aside. You probably ate just a little bit. You didn't get much sleep. You were irritable. You were distressed because you knew that coming up was something that you had to accomplish. And in those 2 days, you worked extremely hard. And then you walked into the room and you may be taking that exam. And after the exam, you had to sit there and you had to sweat and you had to wait on the results because you weren't quite sure whether or not you had done enough to get a passing or satisfactory result. Well, the reason why you put yourself in that position, because you know what? You didn't work smart enough. You worked hard. And let me tell you right now, most of us, we work really, really hard at becoming successful. But sometimes what we don't do is we don't do the little things that lead up to the time when we have to produce. So therefore, let's take a step back. Just imagine that leading up to your exam, you did a little bit every day. You did a little bit every evening. You took your time. You were deliberate. You took some time and thought about the things that you needed to do to get the result, so that when you got to the finish line, all you had to do was just to walk into the room, take out your books, take out your exam, and boom, you knew the material. So in 2013, I want you to focus on one thing, and that is every single day, work smart. Yes, it's going to be difficult at times, but if you just do a little bit every day, by the time you get to that goal, by the time you get to the end of the year, or you get to that finish line, you know what? You're ready to take it to the next level because you've worked smart. In 2013, my friends, work smart. Do the things that are going to allow you to have less stress. Do the things that are going to allow you to get up every day and have clarity. Do the things that are going to allow you to put yourself in a position to not have to worry about the result, because you know what? You've already taken care of it. This is only day 2 of 2013. Just imagine what you can do right now if you apply this simple little key principle in your quest for success. It's going to be great working with each and every one of you for the next 12 months. I'm honored that I'm going to be able to give you guys some content and some information, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're a member of the Pump Up the Performance Club, whether you're just stopping in, dropping in, or whatever you're doing, we're going to be here for you. Tell everyone you know that every week there's going to be just a little bit of tidbit information being delivered to you by Eric Bailey Global that's going to allow you to have an amazing 2013. This is Eric Bailey. Just remember, work smart, which alleviates you the demands of having to do too much and work really, really, really hard every single day. Peace. See you next week.